Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mindful and Mellow. Today is the first day of summer in 2025. So happy summer. It's the longest day of the year, the most daylight of the year. And it's also Pride Month, so I thought I would use the Pride Tarot Collective deck. I've also got the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card, and I also have, we can clarify with the Morgan Greer Tarot deck to the extent needed. So let's do a solstice reading. Let's kind of see. First question we'll ask the tarot is for insights on where is your light shining brightest? Where could you have growth this summer? And then we'll just call it the good stuff, in the area of like the good stuff, kind of things you don't see coming, whatever that means to you. Okay, so where is your light shining brightest? Where is your light shining brightest? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's a great one. We also have the Empress. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, what was the second one here? Where can we, where are you seeing growth, or where could you see growth this summer? Temperance. The Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords. That's a unique style, right, for the Two of Swords. Very unique. This is the collaborative deck. So this deck is compiled by a number of different artists in the LGBT community. So every card has a different, as you can see, every card has a different layout to it and very different kind of vibe, but allows people to kind of use their own creativity and, kind of determine how they want to reflect the nature of the card there. So let's also see the area of the good stuff. We have the Six of Wands, rather. We have the Seven of Wands. So 6 and 7 right in a row. And then we also have the Death card. So the Death card comes up here. Okay, so couple of observations here. We have, I just pulled 9 cards. We have one, 2, 3. I guess that's it. Oh, no, 4. So we have 4 major arcana cards. So that's a pretty good, it's almost 50%, right? So really a lot going on there. So where is your light shining brightest? It's in your house of money, okay? Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is all about financial abundance and security. So it can also be the security that you just feel and just being content with what you have, expressing gratitude and feeling fulfilled. So as you come into the summer and throughout the summer, you may feel very, very happy and fulfilled. So maybe you've got a new job, maybe you've got new sources of income. You might have supplemental income coming in, but whatever it is, your investments, everything is going well. Like you feel like you've got plenty of money to do things you need to do. And maybe that gives you a little bit of a sense of freedom too, right? Because when we have, that's all really money is, right? At the end of the day, money really has no meaning or value, except for the perceived value that it comes with the freedom to do things, the freedom to buy things, to have the comforts and the luxuries that you might enjoy, and to also be able to do things when you want to do them. So, if you're restrained by financial resources and you're not able to go out to dinner or take day trips or, travel or do whatever it is that you like to do, you don't feel free, right? So, but this is definitely, the Ten of Pentacles is definitely a very strong financial position. So it could also be the culmination of some sort of like a job search, some sort of like a business. It really could be really kind of really revving up and kind of going very well this summer. So really love to see that. The Empress, of course, is abundance, right? So these two kind of go hand in hand. So whatever you touch is going to be extremely fruitful, prosperous, and abundant this summer. So there's tons of abundance here. What I love about this Empress is, she's kind of like Mother Earth or Mother Nature. She's nurturing and caring for all the woodland animals. And they're all kind of represented here in this tree of life, so to speak, with these 2 branches. They kind of also look like antlers as I'm looking at them right now. But this is definitely all about being abundant, attractive. And so you may find that people are coming to you. People are offering you money for something. They're offering you money for jobs. They're offering you additional opportunities for things because, you're just magnetic. You're attracting everybody. You have this air of, this just this wonderful energy that's appealing and attractive to everybody, okay? But people also see you as maybe like a subject matter expertise in something, right? So your light is shining there as well. You may find people come to you looking for advice, looking for your thoughts, looking for your opinions, seeking you out to work on projects with them and things like that. The King of Swords, he is extremely intellectual. He is extremely knowledgeable. He is very wise. And he's also like, he's very, his opinions and input is very important, and it's valid. It's valued and appreciated. So this is you. This could very well be you. So very, very strong point to be in for this summer. Okay. Second column here, we have a couple of different cards. So where might you see growth this summer? Temperance. Temperance is all about kind of finding some sort of a balance and sort of peace and tranquility, right? Not a surprise we would see that in relation to the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress, because in both of those, you're magnetic. People are coming to you. People are drawn to you, okay? Remember, the world is a mirror. We attract what we are. So, I mean, if you are magnetic, if you are feeling whole, complete, satisfied, happy, and you recognize the value that you bring, you will attract more instances of that into your life. And what that's doing here is, I think that you might see growth here is just finding that peace, tranquility, that balance, okay? I think this is a really great card to see here. So I really like to see that. The Wheel of Fortune, okay? So in what's growing, I mean, everything's working in your favor. Again, very much like the Empress card. These two cards go hand in hand also. In every sense of the word. The Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. Things are just turning in your favor. Things are going in your favor. This Wheel of Fortune is black and white. I don't necessarily feel like it's representative of the Wheel of Fortune as I would see it. I see it more from a color and depiction perspective, kind of more like the Empress card. But at the end of the day, this is kind of how this particular artist chose to depict it. And, it still has the same meaning for us in this type of a reading here. So definitely things are working in your favor. If the spring was a tough time, the winter was a tough time, the summer is not. Everything is going to be going well for you. So get out and enjoy, get out and spend some time with friends, family, get out there and meet new people. Two of Swords could put you in a position where, you may find as you grow and develop, maybe you got to make a decision, right? I get a feeling like somebody might be leaving something behind, kind of like maybe someone has outgrown something, and you might need to say to yourself, I've been growing, things are working in my favor. With growth and development too, sometimes there's that need to move on from something. So, if you are growing, if your opinion is being solicited and someone's seeking you out for advice and participation in projects and business endeavors, you might come to a point where you've got to make a decision. You've got to move on, maybe, perhaps. So you could be faced with a decision to do one thing or another and leave something behind. But all the cards surrounding this are very, very strong and representative of a solid position that you're in. So don't hesitate on that. And also, it's no surprise to me that the two of Swords, which can be about a decision, right? Black and white, left or right, yes or no, kind of a thing, right? An A or a B, do I go, do I not go? Is positioned right next to the Death card. So the Death card, here we have, he's in his armor, so he's ready to go off and fight. But here we have all the roses on the ground, and he's on this white horse, and of course that's the Pride flag because this is the Pride deck. But at the end of the day, this is all about a transformation, a brand new beginning. So I feel like as we make our way down, right? So as we go from the Ten of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune to the Death card. Okay, you are attracting some brand new abundance into your life. Everything is going in your favor, and you are transforming yourself. So if you're working on something, if you're working on your spiritual life, spirituality, if you're pursuing anything else, and it's something you're working on, okay, it's going in your favor. This is a tremendous, it's really a tremendous reading for the summer, to be honest with you. So the Death card, definitely some sort of a transformation. The 6 and 7 of Wands, okay. Interesting when we get them side by side, I get consecutive numbers. It does show progress, right? So we're like descending, because remember, our ascending. We started with 6, we went to 7. So the 6 of Wands is all about kind of recognition and celebration, kind of being recognized. So somebody, again, similar to this, I do feel like there's some sort of a recognition here. Someone is, they're recognizing you for the abundance of knowledge and subject matter expertise you might bring. But you're also kind of being celebrated, and you're in a position of power, okay? The 7 of Swords is kind of being in a strong position to negotiate, to do whatever you need to do. So, if you do find yourself presented with an opportunity, definitely, negotiate. I mean, this 10 of Pentacles would say, hey, if there's something coming at you, tell them what you want, because you might be able to get it. And it shows that you were in a position of power and strength in this particular reading. So, I really love this. I think this is a great reading, particularly for the summer. Let's use the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card. I'm just going to cut the deck and we'll pull one. This one wants to come out. So convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. Okay, so I like that. Let's use the Morgan Greer Tarot deck and pull 2 more overall theme cards for the summer. So let's just pull 2 overall theme cards. I'm going to shuffle them off to the side so they don't... I would like to do it on camera so you can kind of see that I am in fact doing it, but I don't want to mess up the order of these cards here. So 2 cards. So the 8 of Cups, so maybe perhaps moving on, leaving something behind, right? Could be associated with this transformation. You might be moving on to bigger and better things. Wouldn't be surprised. And we also have, I need to cover this up because there is some perceived nudity here. We have the Judgment card. So the Judgment card, consistent with the broader the other tarot, the Rider-Waite one. This is, again, is very much about a transformation. It's also about like they're being reborn. They're rising from their graves. They're kind of being reborn and coming back in a new form. So very similar to the Death card. So I do feel, a lot of transformation this summer, a lot of growth and a lot of change coming for you. But it's all going to be very good. So it's going to be a wonderful summer. I thank you for being here and we'll be back again real soon.